there's no future, even though we live life like there is, but we actually create the future. We create it in every moment. So the steps: forgiveness, let go of resentment, let go of anger, let go of self-judgment.
Yeah,
that's the big one.
Yeah,
you know, I'd give a classic example. We got to let go of habits that don't serve us. When we were getting the bike, I was thinking, I don't know how much the bike is going to cost. But my mind was like, well, I said, stop it. And they said $5 for an hour. I was like, oh, that's doable.
Right.
But sometimes we use our thoughts to block our blessings. We have to be open. Well, you don't have to be, but if you know where you're trying to get to, if you know what you want. For me, because of what I want to demonstrate God on earth. I want to be an example of what I know to be true. So I have to be open and say, when my mind, my ego self starts saying, oh no, that might be too much, it was on the beach, I can just say, stop, stay in this moment.
Yeah.
I might go there and somebody might be feeling generous and say, you can have the bike. You know, they can say, you don't have to pay for it. I've had so many demonstrations since being here, things that just blew me away. And in coming here and being available has caused me to surrender. Surrender, that's another tool. And the tools that I'm talking about, they're not always easy.
Right.
But one of the things that helped me to get to this place of surrender and forgiveness, meditation. We were talking about that earlier. Meditation, being able to listen, being able to connect with yourself, being able to find your own center, find out, to get clear about what you want.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we think we know what we want, but we're just looking, at the end of the day, we want to be happy. We want to feel fulfilled. But from a mental perspective, we don't really know what that is. We buy things, we buy material things, and we're still lacking happiness. But what I've realized is happiness is not a goal, it's a choice. It's a choice. It doesn't matter what's going on. If you say, oh, when I do this, I'm going to be happy. When I do that, I'm going to feel joy. No, you missed the point. It's a choice. You're choosing to be joyful, choosing to be happy right now.
Right.
And that's what, when that realization came, it's like, I'm walking in there. Like, so if I'm feeling anything else other than unhappiness, the question is, are you going to choose it or are you going to wait for it? It's already here. Happiness is right where we are. It's a decision, it's a choice.
Right.
I may not like what's going on.
Right.
I may not like what was being said, or maybe people talking about me, or whatever the case may be. There's judgment, or I'm judging myself, but I can still choose to be happy. And that's fulfillment. For me, that's fulfillment.
So you talked about the mind blocking things, the mind getting in the way. What is that all about? Why do we do that? How can we stop it?
First of all, I said don't stop it. Be aware of it. That's the nature of the mind. The nature of the mind is to think. The nature of the mind is to protect. The nature of the mind is make you feel safe and secure. And the mind comes from the intellect, which is based on the 5 senses. And the 5 senses only believes in what it can see, smell, touch, feel, all of that. But when you get to a point where you can trust in what you don't see, when you can trust in what you can't hear with your physical ears, when you know that even though I can't see it, there's far more going on in this universe, when you trust that there's much more going on, that on this planet there's human beings, but there are many levels of consciousness. So the mind, we got to get to a point where we allow the mind to do what it does. Instead, because what you resist, persist. The more you try not to think about things that make you feel sad, the more it pushes back. But when you embrace it, then you forget you were thinking about it.
That's right.
So we resist most of the time instead of embrace. We say, I don't want to think negative thoughts. I don't want to think positive thoughts. Well, the minute you start doing that, you're making your life difficult. How about don't call it negative or positive?
That's right. That's right.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. That's right.
A man is not better than a woman. A woman is not better than a man. The left brain is not better than the right brain. It's just they operate together.
They do.
They're just thoughts. Let go of labels.
They do. Yeah. So we're going to head on back to Venice Beach, leaving Santa Monica Beach. And it's been great talking with Brother Ade while he's here with us. He's going to hop on a plane and head back to Atlanta. And hopefully he'll be visiting us again here in LA.
I'm moving back.
Really soon, huh?
I'm moving back.
Okay. LA for 2010 for Ade. Yeah. Well, it's been wonderful having this empowering, enlightening talk with you, brother. And we're gonna go ahead and enjoy the rest of this beautiful sunshine and beautiful day here in Santa Monica, California. Peace and blessings to you.
Peace and blessings.